Hey, amazing people, welcome to Soulful Conversations with me, Shahale. Hi guys, it's good to see you again. I'm your host, Nicole Shahale, and this is Soulful Conversations, a place where we're free to talk about conversations that not just empower us, but enrich us and make us to be built up people. And I'm so glad to be back. I know it's been a while and we've been looking for content. Anyways, it's good to be back and it's good to share once again with you guys what has been on my mind. Figure this, I want us to think about, most of us love traveling, and one of the essentials of us enjoying our travels is having our phones and taking those nice cute videos, making those awesome reels, and catching up with the rest of the people through photos and videos. One of the basic things that we check out is the battery, because you cannot use your phone to its full functionality when your battery is low. And what happens when your battery is low is that you find that your phone will lose some of its functionalities. It won't function as it would when it's fully charged. And so basically what you need to do is you can carry a power bank or a charger to ensure that you're able to maximize the full capacity of your phone, because you can't take photos when the battery is low. Some functions will not be working well, and that is basically what we're here to talk about today. Here to talk about filling your cup, making sure you don't run on empty like your phone battery. And I'm sure you all know how it sucks, when you wanna use your phone and you can't because your battery is low and you're panicked. That is the same thing with our bodies. When you don't take time to refill ourselves and recharge ourselves, we end up not functioning to our full capacity. We end up not releasing our full potential. Because why? Because we have allowed ourselves to be depleted and we're not refilling yourselves. Join me as we talk about how you can fill your cup and what it means to actually fill and nourish yourself. When you talk of filling your cup, we are talking in terms of self-care and your overall being. That means taking actions, deliberate actions to replenish your physical, mental, and spiritual energy. This metaphor basically emphasizes the importance of self-nourishment to maintain a balanced and a healthy life. When we talk about physical replenishment, we basically talking about proper nutrition, hitting the gym and exercising, and physically, what can you do to take care of your body? And some of the fundamental ways that you can keep your physical cup full is by staying hydrated. Do you have a bottle of water? Do you get regular physical activity? And are you eating a balanced diet, or are you just junking your way through life? Are you having adequate sleep? You can even delve into activities like yoga, probably taking a long relaxing bath, or stretching, taking deep breaths. This can help to soothe and rejuvenate your body. Then we have the mental replenishment. The key objective is to achieve and maintain a positive and healthy mindset. What are you thinking about? It focuses on basically the techniques that reduce stress, boost your mood, and enhance your cognitive function. You can practice techniques like journaling, meditation, mindful reading, taking nature walks, or a good swim. These are some of the activities that can help you to improve your mental clarity. It's also important to recognize when you need time out to avoid burnout. And when to say no. Say no when it's necessary and set boundaries for yourself. When you talk of spiritual replenishment, I feel like it's important to have a sense of purpose and inner peace. This means connecting with God, a higher being who gives you peace and guidance and leads you through all your endeavors. As much as we're talking about filling your cup and nourishing yourself spiritually, mentally, and even physically, what do you understand by filling your cup? It's a cliche, it's everywhere, this metaphor. Everywhere you need to fill your cup, you need to fill your cup. What does it mean to fill your cup? Do you understand what it means to actually fill your cup? And this begins by understanding your cup, self-reflecting on yourself. How do you speak to yourself? If you believe something about your identity that is not true, you will struggle with insecurities and not live up to who God created you to be. But when you look at yourself through the lens which God sees you, then you begin to see your value and find your identity, and this changes everything. It changes how you look at yourself. One of the ways that I counter false narratives in my head, the voices in my head, is by asking myself, is this thought marked by fear? Is it marked by pride or my insecurity or lack of self-confidence? And if the answer is yes to either of these questions, that means that I should check the voices in my head. I should check the narratives I am telling myself. And that means that I need to adjust my way of thinking and instead declare what the Bible says about me, what God says about me. I affirm myself. One of the things I do is that I affirm myself. I tell myself I am blessed, I am loved. It goes a long way to maintain your well-being. And this helps you to know when your cup is empty, when you're feeling you have burnout, you have a sense of depletion, irritability, or you're just disconnected from the people around you and yourself. You don't do the things you used to do. You're not as jovial. These emotions are a sign that you should schedule some time for a self-care day. Maybe by recognizing that your battery is running empty, this is an indicator that you need to take a proactive measure to restore your energy. You need to start getting more sleep or doing more fun stuff or just spending time with your loved ones. And so this means you basically have an indicator that is telling you, hey, Nicole, you are not okay. Your body is responding. It's like when you're driving and you're almost running on empty and there's a signal, and that if you don't respond to the signal, what happens? The car is not gonna move. That is the same thing with our bodies. When we don't respond to our body's needs, what we're telling our body is that it's time to shut down because you are not feeding me, your body is crying. Developing self-awareness is one way to make sure that you stay in balance, you stay in check, and you're able to deal with the demands of life as they come. And one of the practices that I personally practice is journaling. It's useful and it's realistic. It's a form of self-reflection for me, and it emphasizes on my regular check-ins. This approach offers me an organized means of thinking back on my experiences. I can reflect on how my day was, what triggered me, why do I have these emotions, and this aids in understanding my own needs. And when I understand my own needs, I'm able to respond to them and prioritize. One of the things you can do, you can have a daily journal check-in. Set aside 10 minutes or 15 minutes every single day at the end of the day, and take time to write in your journal. You can just go to a peaceful place, a cozy place where there's no disturbance. You can start to reflect. You can use prompted questions to direct the flow of your monologue as you're writing. And some of the examples you can use, you can ask yourself maybe what went nicely this morning. This will help you to reflect on your success, your happy times during the day or encounters. You can ask yourself what was difficult during the day, what didn't go well, what are the challenges that you faced or the tense situations that you went through. You can ask yourself what was the overall mood during the day. You can talk about how you were feeling, how things made you feel, and you can make a note of the feelings that you felt and what caused them. And did you look after your needs today? even as you're writing and you're reflecting, think back to any time that you have taken care of yourself and the feelings that you have experienced. And ask yourself, what do I need at this time? What do you need? Identify any unfulfilled goals or demands, whether they are emotional, mental, or bodily. Another very important question that I love to ask myself is, for what do I have gratitude today? This is a very important question. Expressing gratitude for what you have in order to cultivate more optimism. It's very important to be thankful, and then review your patterns. Examine from your entries. Now you begin to see what triggers your overall mood through the week, and now you look for trends, and now you're able to examine your feeling. Now you're understanding your cup, and you're able to identify what needs to be taken care of, what needs to be improved, what works for you. You're on top of your game. You need to examine your feelings, your difficulties, and the success of your self-care routines for any patterns. Another thing you need to do is to set your intentions. Determine your intentions. Be so intentional about what you do, or your objectives for the upcoming. Maybe you have work. What is your priority? Don't let yourself burn out. What needs to be done now? What can wait? Adjust your routine accordingly. This include adjusting your routine, doing certain self-care tasks, or just attending to any unfulfilled needs that you might be having. And the advantages of doing this level of self-awareness. Journaling on a regular basis increases your self-awareness. You get to know, as you said, you get to know your needs, your emotions, and any other factors that affect your well-being. What is making you not to perform to your best? Another thing is clarity. Putting your ideas into writing help you to prioritize what is important and make sense of what you're thinking. Another reason is actionable insights. By recognizing your patterns, you may decide what needs to be adjusted to make you in your day-to-day activities. Obtain a greater understanding of your needs. Get to understand your priorities by regularly using self-reflection techniques, which makes it simpler for you to take actions that will fill your cup and improve your general well-being. As you join me on this journey of filling your cup, I've attached self-care template. You can download it and use it. It has prompted questions that will lead you towards what probably would be the beginning of your very own journey of journaling. It has prompted questions that will assist you so that you don't know, sometimes you feel like, I don't know where to start. I don't know I have never written, I've never owned a journal. So this is just to help you. It's a guide to help you know how to express yourself. I hope you get to nourish your soul with this practice, because journaling is such a soulful practice that fosters a deeper connection with ourselves and the world around us. It's not just about a merely writing exercise. We start a voyage of self-discovery with every pen stroke. We discover the truths that reside within us and appreciate the beauty of our inner environment. Growth and learning is similar to giving your brain a rejuvenating workout. It's similar to working out your brain to stimulate your intellect through continuous learning and personal development. Consider reading as the ultimate mental gym, guys. It's a gym session, and our mind needs fresh ideas and viewpoints to grow. Just as our bodies need exercise and movement, our minds needs to be triggered every now and then. And we nourish ourselves mentally. We should ask ourselves, what do you feed your mind? As you're growing and learning, I'd like you to consider reading as the ultimate mental gym session. Our minds need fresh viewpoints every time so that you can grow as an individual. Just as our bodies needs exercise and movement, we go on a voyage of exploration and discovery when you're reading. Basically, you're not just flipping through the pages, but every sentence serves as a stepping stone that takes us forward in life. You can learn a new culture, you can dive into the realm of knowledge and creativity. With every book that you read, it opens up a universe of possibilities. Whether you're reading a philosophical book, a romantic book, a biography, mystery, or even a literary exploration of a foreign culture, it takes you on another journey and you get to know and understand cultures. It's also a means of raising consciousness as it is of gaining knowledge. You know, when we challenge our views and beliefs, as we flip through each page, we get to challenge ourselves and our beliefs, and we get to push our limits of comprehension. We can come across a variety of perspective and points of view, which extends our horizons and cultivates compassion and understanding of others. You're able to know where someone is coming from through reading. It also piques our curiosity and creates a thirst for knowledge that helps us to advance on our personal development and growth. We get to develop a sense of amazement, astonishment, and wonder at the world. So basically, the next time you see a book, a mental pick-me-up, just grab it and let your thoughts wander. It could be a life-changing book. You will find more than simply words on a page in the infinite library of literature. I would like to think of it like a door to new ideas, to new worlds, and to new opportunities. This is what you need to fuel your body. But even as we have this conversation, there's no way you can fill your cup without filling your body, and there's no denying the link between your general well-being and your physical health. A sound physical state establishes the groundwork for a full and active existence. Much more like a finely tuned instrument produces beautiful music. The body and mind can really benefit from incorporating mindful movement techniques such as meditation. That helps with coordination and balance. Meditation, having an exercise regimen, or even just taking a walk in the park. Think about basic home workout. You wake up, you do a 10-minute stretch, you do your planks. When you stretch dynamically for a few minutes, it will help you to awaken your joints and your muscles. And next, you can decide to just do your body weight exercise such as planks. You can do a few push-ups, squats, lunges. It helps you, it makes it easy to concentrate and be on form. And lastly, you can use deep breathing and mild stretching to wind down. Although this exercise seems simple, it has, I think, significant benefits. Moving your body helps you to ground yourself in the here and now. It releases tension and stress, and it increases your strength and endurance. What you're doing now is you're developing a stronger bond between your body and mind with each breath and movement, which promotes harmony and balance in your body. I found out that the easy at home exercises are the best way to increase my energy and vitality. I feel energized and grounded after setting aside maybe 10 or 15 minutes a day. Even on days I don't feel like it, serves a reminder that taking care of my physical health is about valuing my body and promoting my general being. It's not just about looking good. Well, I mean, it is about looking good or performing well, but it is about overall my mental health. I'll give you an example. For instance, you are overburdened by probably your social or professional responsibilities, and you find yourself giving in to every request, even when they make you feel exhausted or they don't make sense to you. Then at one point you feel like, no, you have to draw boundaries. You will only accept things that genuinely fit with your values or objectives, and you will graciously turn down offers that don't align with your values or promote your mental or physical well-being. That very simple act of saying no can have a very profound impact in your life, because suddenly it gives you back your command of your time, the command of your time. You take back your like you save your energy for things that matter, and you're able now to concentrate on the things that are really important to you. And knowing and respecting yourself and your boundaries and your demands, it has a way of making you feel less anxious, and now you feel like you are more in control, actually. And in my experience, when you establish limits, actually establishing limits has greatly improved my emotional well-being. I have made room for pursuits that uplift me and delight me by learning to say no to obligations that conflict with my beliefs, my values, and my objectives. It serves as a reminder that loving oneself, is a prerequisite for leading a happy and genuine life. It's not something that is selfish. As the cliche goes, self-care is not selfish. Also, practicing gratitude and joy, guys. Finding beauty in every moment and incorporating gratitude into your everyday existence is similar to just adding a little magic to every second of your life. It's a technique that I have embraced for some time now. When I express gratitude and I'm grateful for the little things, I try to notice and I appreciate the little things that I have in life. Like when I wake up, there's smell of tea in the morning when it's quiet, sunlight coming through my window, or basically just, a stranger's smile. I appreciate that. My perspective has greatly been impacted by this practice through reorienting my attention from the things that I don't have, the things that I lack, to the things that I have, the love that I have in my life, the joy I have in my life. I have developed a positive and contented mindset. Suddenly, even on difficult days, I discover beautiful and very graceful moments, serene moments that make me feel better and serve as a reminder of how rich life is. Also, practicing thankfulness for the small things has improved my awareness of the present. I've learned to slow down and appreciate each experience in my life. I find joy in the smallest of pleasures, as opposed to speeding through life on autopilot, essentially discovering beauty and purpose in the everyday is what it means to cultivate thankfulness and joy, rather than waiting for that extraordinary moment. It's good to enjoy the now. We welcome more positivity and abundance into our lives by adopting an attitude of appreciation and thankfulness, which turns every day into a celebration of the extraordinary within the ordinary. We've delved into various aspects of how you can fill your cup, and we have analyzed how to understand your cup, what it even means, what is the cup. I mean, we have talked about how you can fill into yourself and how you can make sure that you recharge yourself so that you are able to cope with life's ups and downs and conflicts and chaos that obviously come our way. And if you have not subscribed, kindly hit the subscribe button, share, and comment below what you think about this today's topic. Setting a time aside for self-care is a must on our path to holistic well-being. It's not an option. We frequently fill our cups by engaging in mindful practices, expressing gratitude, and setting limits. This gives us the energy and fortitude to face life's obstacles. You have to also remember that taking care of yourself is an act of self-love and self-respect. It's not selfishness. As we set out on, and even as we set out on this path of self-improvement and self-discovery, it's important to accept the fact that the reality of the goal is to enjoy the process. I want you to enjoy the process of growth and evolution rather than just waiting to arrive at a destination. No, it doesn't work like that. So let's affirm our dedication to nurturing of our physical, mental, and spiritual needs. This happens when we prioritize our well-being and honor our needs. We not only improve our own lives, but also give others around us more influence. When someone sees that you have changed your life and you're doing well, they'd be curious to know what you're doing, all the practices that you use or tactics that you use to make your life better. Remember, when you feel better, you even look better from inside. So thank you guys for joining me. I hope it has been an enriching session for you as well, because for me to even speak up on this topic, it's something that I have been doing for a while now, and I would like to take you guys on the journey with me. And as I have said, there's a template below. You can download it. It will give you a good startup for when you're doing your inventory on your journal. And so thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for your patience as well. And I hope this will be a thought-provoking conversation, a conversation where you will intentionally set out your time and embrace techniques that are going to change your lives. I hope that as you listen to this episode, you're thinking of how you can fill your cup and honor yourself and honor your body. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time,